what it's like to lose.
Stop. Thanos the Mad Titan and Kang the Conqueror are two of the biggest behemoths in Marvel Comics, and with Kang's recent introduction into the MCU, I feel like it would be fitting to finally end this debate between these two characters once and for all. And as I've been skimming throughout social media, a lot of you guys have been hit or miss. So I'll be trying my best in this video to bring clarity to you people and finally wake you up. In this video, I'll mostly be using feats and statements to determine which character is stronger between the two, plus both characters will be their MCU versions. And with that being said, well, let's dive in. Thanos was born to Alars, a powerful Titan-like god being who evolved on Titan, and he was the adopted brother of the eternal Eros. He belonged to Titan's royal family, and when Titan faced imminent catastrophic danger, Thanos fought desperately to save his people. Thanos even proposed killing half of the planet's population at random, thus preventing starvation for the half remaining. In spite of his suggestion, his people rejected it as too drastic and an act of genocide, and they decided to exile him from Titan. However, Thanos was right, as Titan was taken out Planet Vegeta style, and Thanos was the lone survivor. This leads him on his quest to find every Infinity Stone so that he could snap his fingers to save the universe and take out half of its lifespan. To start, Thanos is stated to be the greatest threat to the universe and the most formidable opponent. Automatically, these statements would make Thanos stronger than the likes of villains like Ego, Ultron, and Hela, who are some of the strongest and greatest threats to the MCU as a whole. Thanos also tanks attacks from Thor in Endgame, who is at his strongest at that time, as well as from Hulk in Ragnarok, who is considered the strongest Avenger at that time. Additionally, he is capable of taking on many characters at once in Endgame, including Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor, with relative ease. With this, Thanos is said to have physical capabilities that are on par or better than those of Hulk, and gets the better outcome. By the way, these feats and statements are only accomplished by Thanos without using his gauntlet. So let's get into some more gauntlet-oriented feats. Thanos is able to create and throw multiple moons at Iron Man, which causes significant damage, and he uses the Power Stone, which is shown to wipe out many planets, to get Iron Man in a critical state. And once he has all the stones and achieves his goal of snapping the entire universe in half, the directors cite Thanos to be the strongest in the universe.
Again, we wanted to show that no matter what level of power you had, Thanos is an unstoppable force, and ultimately the victory was going to be his.
And alongside Thanos' feats, we also have to be fair and cite some of the things that maybe didn't work too well in his favor, such as being overpowered by Scarlet Witch and almost dying to her, Thor chopping off his head after he
went for the head,
and getting one-shotted by Ultron and What If, which aren't big anti-feats in itself, as for most of these encounters he was caught off guard. And with that being said, let's go into Kang the Conqueror. In the 31st century, Nathaniel Richards, who was a scientist, discovered the multiverse and his other selves. Richards, unlike most of his variants, was determined to conquer as many worlds as possible, resulting in the multiversal war and the nickname Kang the Conqueror. One of his other selves, the He Who Remains, isolated the timeline and prevented Kang from conquering the multiverse. The Time Variance Authority was then ruled by Kang after Sylvie killed He Who Remains in the season finale of Loki.
See you soon.
The creation of the TVA can be attributed to Kang, who is regarded as the creator of the TVA, who have the ability to protect some of the most powerful weapons in the history of the MCU, including the Infinity Stones. He's cited as the creator of every living being and thing known to man, including Thanos, which would make him undeniably stronger than Thanos. Moreover, he harnesses the power of the beast known as Elias that guards time and is capable of consuming both time and space simultaneously. This makes Elias stronger than every living being in MCU history, and Kang is also stated to have the ability to rewrite existence and destroy timelines as he sees fit.
It can rewrite existence and shatter timelines.
Kang has also been stated to have killed the Avengers numerous times in many other timelines, with ease as well.
I'm an Avenger.
You're an Avenger. Though I killed you before.
What?
They all blew together after a while.
Who are you?
Just a man. who's lost a lot of time.
And the Kang that we see in Loki is not even his purest / most evil form. He explores the likelihood of his evil counterparts who are even stronger and more vicious than he is.
I keep you safe. And if you think I'm evil, well, just wait till you meet my parents.
Kang is a formidable foe in the Avengers' path and will give them the greatest challenge yet in the MCU, which will ultimately be exciting to see. Now, if I had to make a conclusion on which one of these characters would come on top over the other, I'd have to choose Kang. His statements implicate him to be on a whole nother level than Thanos, and he literally created and can destroy the same weapons that Thanos used to snap the entire universe in half. But in the same token, Thanos isn't as weak as I'm trying to imply either. And if this fight were to be deemed strictly hand-to-hand combat and no abilities or weapons were involved, then I would have to say that Thanos would come on top because of the fact that he's physically as strong as the Hulk or even more, and he's more physically gifted than Captain America while also being able to outskill them. So in conclusion, our winner is Kang. If you enjoyed this video, it'd make my day if you guys like and subscribe for more content just like this. And stay tuned for next Tuesday where I'll be breaking down how Ultimate Spider-Man saved the Spider-Man franchise as a whole. And with that being said, Auden out.
This is how it all began. Which, of course, leads to nonsense like this.